What are you saying? You not feeling that one? Trust me, good reasoning, you know what I'm saying? It's what we got to bring on the roads, fam. You know what I'm saying? And we got to get, like, we're going to need the people because, bruv, we got to get everyone to push this. Yeah? All of them. Link Up TV, Grind Daily, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some people get onto them about all the drill youths on their platform and rare. Like, man can't control that because the youths are, you get me, living in a certain environment and they're talking about their environment. But I think it's important that us as the community, yeah, also hold them to pushing this energy as well. Because right now, the youths ain't got a balanced diet. Yeah? They ain't got a balanced diet. Man are giving them bare meat. No veg. You get me? And you know, I come from the root to call man them. So we say ital is vital. You know what I'm saying? And it's only us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what man's pushing. You know what I'm saying? That's what man's pushing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Hopefully Mega comes back in. I was only meant to do an hour again today, but the fire's too hot in this live stream still. You know what I'm saying? It's too blazing. Man can't even just do a quick 1 hour and get out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's just every live stream's been just blazing. You know what I'm saying? Blazing. Yeah, wait for Mega to come back in there and have a little reasoning with Mega because we got the next move. The same way that Vic's going to talk to them about that pot, yeah? We're talking about creating our own pot family, yeah? Our own pot. You know what I'm saying? We want our own pot where we can be accountable, blood. Because you don't know if man's got a pot, you know what I'm saying? The community's got a pot, then we can really do what we need to do and hold man accountable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, come on. Akala had the life experiences these teens lost. Soon have a reasoning with Akala as well. You know what I'm saying? Soon have a reasoning with Akala. Trust me. Yeah, yeah, the knowledge is real. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is power. Yeah. Pot that's just specifically, directly. Because obviously I can't tell them lot how to run their movement. If their movement says that there's no black men allowed in leadership and they're pushing LGBT family structure, I can't tell them how to do that. But what we can do is set something up that supports our ideologies, you know what I'm saying? And me, coming from my roots and my culture, a man, woman and child, we say. You know what I'm saying? Man, woman and child. So that's man's identity. That's what I identify with. You know what I'm saying? I don't really understand the other thing. I don't understand, having two dads. You know what I'm saying? I believe that a mum's needed. You know what I'm saying? People can tell me I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I believe if I didn't have my mum, you know what I'm saying? A mother's love, a woman. You know what I'm saying? She's needed. She's necessary. She's a necessity. You know what I'm saying? You need that compassion from your mum. You know what I'm saying? And the discipline from your father. And the reason why our community is in the state we're in is because there's not enough fathers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of single parent households. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Alright, cool. Is there anyone in the building that disagrees? Guys, good to hear other points of view, Have you got anyone in the building that wants to, contest some of the points that man's brought forward today? You know what I'm saying? Let me know, cause man's not on no echo chamber thing, I don't like to hear my views. I like to be challenged. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's when you really know what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and Match Fit, we're gonna clash on the ways that liberation. So he don't believe in the protesting thing. He thinks it's a hindrance. But I believe with that Saturday we done more than man sitting in their house. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely believe that. I sincerely believe that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Mega's about still, cause I was waiting for Mega. Yeah, alright, just turn up. What you saying, Mega? You want to put a little 2 pence and kind of tell the people about about where we're looking to take this energy from Saturday. Because a lot of people think it's just Saturday and it's done. And me and Mega's been on the phone for 3 days, been in WhatsApp group with my PA, phone calls, registering, all sorts of stuff. Don't take man for idiot, you know. Don't take man for fool, you know. Don't think say we're just marching, you know, and just fighting the EDL and we ain't got a future plan to benefit the people them. Yeah? Trust me, don't ever take man for simple you. You know what I'm saying? Cause trust me, it's much better than what people might think. But you're gonna find out tomorrow. You're gonna find out the overall today and the fullness tomorrow. Mega's coming in now.
Yeah.
What, my G?
Go in a rude way, trust me.
He said it's growing up.
Quickly fling on the hat, man, because you know when you're just chilling most of the day, just not really taking care of your hair too tough. I didn't grease up today, so it's good though, man. So yeah, what have I missed?
Brother. What you saying?
What have I missed?
No, my brother Matchfit came in and he was basically saying, you know, we shouldn't be protesting. We're wasting our energy. So on, so on. He was basically saying, Raspect, you're a general. If you told people not to go out there, then they wouldn't have gone out there. And I'm trying to show them blood. Like, I answer to generals, you know, fam. Yeah, I can't tell Mega Man not to go out there. You get me? No, I had them before. I couldn't tell Fox.
Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you one thing that we forget, yeah? The internet is like a bubble in itself, man. You see, once certain things trickle outside of the internet, yeah, and people catch it on a normal day, yeah, you're going to have at least 10 or 5 people turning up to a spot. When we got there, blood, there was already women, media, you know what I mean? Couple girls, just there. And then more people just turning up, just there. So it's like, if we left them open to be vulnerable, it would have been disrespectful. You would have seen footage turn up on them EDR man's phones, on Facebook, of them dashing drinks, spitting on our women, you know what I mean? Spitting on any passerby that they felt was a part of our thing. And not only that, yeah, forget whether something would have happened to our people or not, yeah. The precedents that we set for not turning up just because a guy's gone on the internet and says, watch, all the football lads, forget your colours, come out. And every black person says, you know what, let me stay at home. The precedents that we're setting, yeah, if we didn't step out from, would have been like a shambles, man. Would have been a big shambles. You're just undoing all of the freedom of speech, rights, and all of that for a lot of people who've been deprived, you know what I mean? For like years, hundreds of years, bro. Like, man can't afford to even make that go down in history. Yeah. You know what I mean? To the state that where one guy can come, round up a whole bunch of British people, tell them, yep, I know you're fighting against racism and inequality, but when we're out in the streets, you stay at home, mate.
Stay at home.
When we're out in the streets and we're ready to knock you out and spit on your kids and kick you in the ass, you better stay at home.
Yeah.
The Vikings are coming out, yeah? And when the Vikings come out, you Africans, stay in your house.
Yeah.
It's our land. You know what I mean? And we're like, hold on. This is your land. We built this thing here, fam. Furthermore, when we step out, behave yourself. I mean, when we
step out, behave.
And we don't even need your numbers, blood. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's what made me realize who we are in our DNA, blood. We didn't even, like, I thought we needed numbers. And yes, it would have been good if a lot of people turned up. So for whatever reason people didn't, that's fine. Because I think people more didn't turn up because they felt the vibe of the younger generation, the vibe and the energy of the unruly Britain, yeah, was willing to, that they felt that they wouldn't be able to control that. They wouldn't be able to control the savageness and the emotions of a bunch of people that would turn up there. You know what I mean? And blood, I'm telling you, we handled it so beautifully. So beautiful, the press didn't have nothing nasty to promote. The only thing they had bad to promote was Waterloo.
Yeah.
They
can't say they had to promote something. They had to pretend. Bro, have you realized the media blackout? They pretended it didn't happen. The whole media has pretended.
The way how our black people moved and we moved in Trafalgar Square, bro, yeah, they had nothing negative to promote. Not even an arrest, not even to say this person went over top, look out. They had nothing to say because the authorities in that place. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody be proud because we turn up to deal with things rational. So don't look at us, whether you're on TV and you're supporting so many other little bits and pieces. Don't look on us like we're the road guys that turn up to cause a madness. You know what I mean? You know where we're coming from and you know what establishments we sit in, you know what I mean, to certain environments. So don't look at us like we're those guys who don't have any morals and we're just gonna at every person. You can see us speaking to people. You can see white people, even certain people that look like EDL, walking around the vicinity. Now, like we said from the get-go, and like we said from before, if we see them behaving themselves, we will behave. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna approach them aggressively. But if they come to us aggressively, yeah, we're gonna manage them. And that was exactly what happened, bro. You know what I mean? So people need to appreciate we moved a lot more better than when the masses moved and took it to Waterloo and took it to the streets. We moved a lot more rational than everybody that came after. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because people wanted to go rampage through the streets, bro. They wanted to bad up the police. They wanted to do everything after Trafalgar Square, bro. Yeah, was kind of ruthless. You get me? Yeah. And yes, we have to show respect to the people who saved people's life and, you know what I mean, picked up another person and brought him to safety because...
We was doing that all day.
Right, we was doing that. That was just normal. You know
normal.
what I mean?
That wasn't even that. I don't even want... I got CS gas saving one of them racist blood clot, boy, you know. They get CS gas in them eye. Me nearly go blind.
But that's the agenda, man. So everybody, man, like, just take that as a lesson. Just know that we can come together, defend our people in a respectful manner. You know what I mean? We can do it. So don't ever shy away from anything. Don't allow any organization to choose when we should be out in the streets fighting for our rights. You get me? Yeah. I think that was the biggest slap in the face for anybody, for any black person, knowing what we've been through and knowing what our brothers and sisters have been through worldwide. It's a big slap in the face to step back. What the and I've said it before, what the organization should have said was said, look, we have so many professional, black, close security, you know what I mean, people that are willing to step out and just secure and have a peaceful event. Security men, you get me? Close protection. The Black Police Association, please have a conversation with us so we can step out in safety. Mothers and kids, stay home. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're going to stand in the square and have a peaceful protest. Like I said, if the police saw that, yeah, and there was mad hundreds of us, they would have put a whole bunch of police between us and diluted the whole thing. I'm telling you, man. So anyway, that's my opinion to whoever said we shouldn't have went out there and so forth, man. You know what I mean?
And you know what another thing is, yeah? Like, man have to look at the media blackout, fam, yeah? Like, man, like, that guy there, as you said, mate, we both shared that picture as a part of what happened that day.
Yeah. You know, I put it straight into my story. Put it straight into my story, added them. And it's like, you see me, blood, like, I don't mind what people do. Like, jump on your limelight, do your thing. You know what I mean? But, like, in South London, me and you are known. In London, we are known, bruv. The reason why certain of them and they came out is because they saw and they heard what happening in Trafalgar Square. Yeah. So they said, bro, we have to step out because what might go on is two things. Yeah. They're going to harm our people and our young kids are going to get in problems. You get me? So everybody stepped out. So let me show you something. Everybody have to show my respect, bro. Well, we're not no little fry out here, blood. And let me show you something. If the tables were turned, yeah, and Mega and them not turned up late, and then we went to Waterloo and Mega picked up the guy and I took that notoriety. Rod, Mega celebrity, so solid. Yeah, man, look what you done with the guy. And I went on TV and didn't mention any of the man them. Blood, how would they feel?
That's fair.
How would they feel if they woke up early in the morning and really went in hard? You know what I mean? How would they feel if us celebrities just took that notoriety and didn't even message them? and say, yo, bro, respect, man, a little DM or a text to a man's brethren or something. So that's just the littlest thing. And let alone like I say, in every situation, you've got only couple people that get mentioned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not the rest of them. So even in their situation, you've got one man that's kind of being held. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the rest of them are voicing their opinion, but it's like no one's really gravitating to their corners. So yeah, they
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
stand together, and that's what we're doing here. We're standing firm together with the unknown youths and the unknown
Yeah.
females and the
Yeah.
unknown guy that said, "Rah, we're not having it, rah. I didn't even know it. What racism? Crazy." There was white guys here standing right at the front, in between the police and the EDL guys, holding up boards, thinking, listen, I know you're not going to attack me, but I'm here with them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was
Yeah.
just a beautiful thing.
And the thing is, me, yeah, I expect the media to do foolishness, yeah, bro. But I didn't expect this one. I'm sorry, yeah, because,
I
bro,
didn't.
it's
I
such.
look,
You know why, yeah? You know why, yeah? More than a man picking up a man, alright, cool. It's all good. He picked him up, put him down. He's an ex-police officer. Really and truly, man shouldn't even picked him up. Yeah, cause them police officers are the
it's not,
same
you know,
police officers. Racially profiling the man. If I knew he was a police officer, I might have even anyway. Yeah, yeah, cause them man were the same man racially profiling the man them 5 years ago. Even a certain G's, I think I see Stunner say he recognizes him. Yeah, but differently from that, yeah, like bro, like you know, like the media, they're looking for a story. Like bigger than a man picking up a man, yeah.
yeah,
It is such a big story what happened in Trafalgar. Like
yeah.
the
Here,
racists,
look at it.
the bombs they was throwing, the fireworks they was throwing, like
It's
the
an impact, bro.
racial slurs.
It's
Bro,
an
it's such
impact.
a big, and I think, Mega, genuinely, I think that all of the media stations have been told that they cannot cover it. I think they've all, because it doesn't make sense that one of them didn't think, let's tell this, just of what happened.
It could be that, and it could be other things. As bro, we were moving so proper. Yeah.
They don't want to promote us like that.
Look. When you know how the establishment is, bro. Like when you're promoting something negative of your own people, and then you've got the opposition out there, which is meant to be there to defend their fellow brothers and sisters from your own people going savage. You're gonna show savagery. So they was looking for savagery, bro, in Trafalgar Square, and they didn't find it.
Yeah.
They
Because
found it
even
after.
promoting them, man, they're indirectly promoting savagery. Like, because
Yes,
they're promoting the man that was licking him down as
right,
savages.
right, fam. So
But
they,
they're ignoring all of the race. So it's like racist lives matter, innit?
bro, like the way how they see it, yeah, is that there was nothing negative in Trafalgar Square to promote or say anything about any protesters down there. There was nothing negative. Otherwise, they will put it on the press. They'll put it on media. They'll put it in
Yeah.
the newspapers. Nothing negative. So why are our people them holding us like we're the wrong uns? Why are people them even indirectly saying, you know what, man's a bit road and them man they're a bit so. They ain't got a clue, blood. And sometimes, like when you get a first taste of media and the internet world, you kind of feel that raw. This is the thing. You know what I mean? So they're getting their first look of taste on it, bro. At the end of the day, bro, like you know how the thing is, there was nothing negative to go by in Trafalgar Square. It was beautiful. We handled it well. You know what I mean? From the elders to the youngers, we handled it well, man. And that's why the media blackout is. That's why there's a media blackout about it. But bro, the internet is more powerful, man. The people in the streets and the man them in the streets from north, east, south, west, everybody knows. Everybody sees on TV and everybody's looking at their phone and something don't add up. You know what I mean? From the man them in the jails and everywhere, fam. Like everybody knows, fam.
Man, them in
Like,
the jails, bro. Bare messages from man, them in the jails. They say they was kicking down the doors. Man, them in the jails were kicking down the doors.
love is real,
Huh?
and it's what you forget like not just like the man them on the in you know in that side of the world, bro. I'm talking about real businessmen. You get me?
Yeah.
Real people that do save close protection, people that really look after people's lives. You get me? Even
Yeah.
certain people that's been in the army and certain been around police associations and stuff like that. They hailing man for what we done, bro. The big story is here, but the compassion and the balance is there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like I say, they can do their thing and we'll do ours. We don't need to link them. We don't need to link them
Yeah,
guys. Them guys can do their
yeah.
thing if they're with Black Lives Matter and all that. They're doing a good in that area, and we do our
I'm
stuff.
meant to be back in. There's a sister that's got a meeting. I don't know which one it is or if it's all of them, but there's a meeting on Sunday that I might be attending to rap with a couple of them man there and show them, yo, bro.
Let me show you something. You see me, blood. I'm just old school, bro. If you ain't reached out to me already, the day after, or the second day, or the third day, you're not reaching out to me, blood.
Yeah.
There's not a conversation to be had. Bro, I'm cool. Like I say, like I'm the type of person I've shown people. I won't just put my own people in their place. I'll put any race in their place if they step out of line, blood. And I've shown that. So when it comes
Yeah,
to me, blood, I don't really need to side with people, blood. If
yeah.
you're blatantly showing me you don't give a remorse for me, I'm a man. I'm somebody out in the UK, and so are you, bro. You get me? So I don't care who they are, where you're coming from. You're meant to show that gratitude straight away. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, man, they can link up with whoever, bro. But like I said, the same thing I say in the music industry. Dizzy does his thing, Wiley does his thing. They can do their thing, we do our thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And bro, we're gonna come up across people that don't really care about man's agenda or what man stand for, and man just have to accept it as it is and keep it moving, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Mega's the OG still.
bro, we got our team
Like,
moving,
and this is
bro.
why when man are telling me your Raspect, you could have commanded. Max was saying Raspect, you and Vix, you man could have commanded the man not to go out there. I'm saying, blood, Mega Man's a general for me, bruv. I can't tell Mega. I can't tell
I'll
Mega
tell you
not
what,
to
if
go somewhere.
nobody turned
I
up there,
can't tell Fox not to go out there. If my broskies tell me they're going out there, all I can say is, brother, I'll be right by your side.
think about it. Just think about
Simple.
it like this, though. Think about it like this, yeah. You mean out of everybody in the UK, out of all the man them that do security, that know that they can professionally negotiate and come, they do this at festivals, they do this at concerts, they do this in the bloody hexagon ring, MMA blood. They actually fight tactically for money. People do boxing for money. People have media training. There's so much of our people in this country that control gyms, that do core training, workouts. Bruv, those are the type of people that I expected to be there in a sensible, reasonable manner. It's those type of people I expected to be there, who are securing the rich and famous and celebrities every time they come over to the UK. Those are the type of people I expected to be there. Forget about the streets talking about this stuff. You get me? Forget about the man, them and rappers and all of that, blood. Where was our security firms? You know what I mean? That know how to deal with things and negotiate and speak with police, because they've been speaking with police, stopping us from doing events with 696 forms all over the country, bro. They used to side with like there's a lot of black security firms, bro. Yeah, that used to side with promoters and the police authorities, yeah, to prevent a lot of events from, or a lot of artists from not going into certain venues.
Yeah.
So if they've had that relationship with the authorities for so long, why weren't you out there? You know, like, fam. So when I turned up, yeah, I was turning up anyway. When I turned up and I didn't see not one security man from any field, from up north right down to London, I didn't see one security man there at 11, 12 saying, yo, boom. No, then again, couple man did turn up. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Certain other man
Big up
started
my big
tripping.
brother Max, because he was hollering me from early to come down there.
Yeah,
My big brother Max.
there was couple of them that actually turned up, and certain man that was there. But bruv, we know these credible ones, bruv. We know
Yeah.
the name. Everybody from south to north to west to Birmingham to Manchester. We know all the head security guy names, bro.
Yeah. By
We
name.
know we know all the real fighters' names, bro.
Yeah.
The professionals, bruv.
Like the brother that knocked out that racist shoot that went viral.
Fam,
We went
but we
down there.
know the professionals' names, bro. Why was only Mega and Ras out there with his brethren, risking it? These close security guys do this for a living, so they can actually do this legally. They have the badge.
Yeah.
They can step out legally, blood, and bend up someone and hand them over to the police, bro. Why was Mega and just a few of his brethren and you and a few of his brethren out there, blood? And I purposely never call enough road, man. You know why, blood?
I know why.
In this instance, man, them for just turn up.
Yeah.
That's all I'm thinking. You understand what I'm saying? If man know that I'm saying I'm reaching down Vauxhall, cool, Mega's going. You don't need my reassurance. This is something that you don't need my reassurance for. It's not like we're trying to cause harm to, you know what I mean, some old school beef that, oh, blood, I need to know who's going to be there, what that, how we're going to roll. Fuck all of that, blood. It's a different thing here. And we're going down West End. So we're going down West End and we're not going down there with any weapons or anything. This is central London. Cameras everywhere. Remember? So if we're thinking like that, imagine how these guys are thinking. These guys have seen all the same stories, the same recklessness of our race that we've seen of theirs. They're thinking the same way, bro. And we saw it on the day. You get me?
Yeah.
There's that snippet in that thing where you see them come down the stairs and it doesn't look like anyone's next to them. Yeah? And a couple of them are looking back at their brethren and saying, come on then, but they're stepping back and they're going back up the stairs. It's like, if you really had any balls, bro, the numbers that you guys had and you're off your face drinking alcohol, if you saw any weakness, yeah, on the other side of that camera, you would have steamed forward. So man, them just respect something, man. There was no weakness out there, and there was no recklessness out there, and there was no. And yes, you know what? I'm gonna say one thing. I'm not gonna apologize to the masses, but I'm gonna say one thing. In the heat of the moment, I put out a message on my story, blood. That message was out of sheer frustration, bro. You get me? Because I've been through it longer than I've been through these problems in this business and holding back in this business longer than all of these entertainers. Longer than most of these actors that we're seeing out on the field in the peaceful protest, longer than all of these boxers and, you know what I mean, professionals that's been in the field, bro. So that frustration alone was me knowing there's millions of us in the UK and only 2 hands full of man turn up. Fam, it was disheartening, bro. You know what I mean? It was just mad disheartening, fam, because enough of them have mouth for people like me and you when it comes to turning up at a venue and not letting man through the door. Shut up, you're not coming in, mate. And I mean black brothers, mixed race brothers. I'm not just talking about white security guys because they could turn up too. You get me? They're not coming in, mate. Oh yeah, they're down there with their gang. Sorry, mate, too much of ya. Like you know how to manners me, blood. So where was the manners of racist people?
Yeah.
Where was the protection? When you listen, you most probably got into protection not just for the sake of money, but just knowing how to defend your family and yourself. You looked at your mother, your sister, your daughters, and said, "Rah, I need to know how to defend myself without weapons." Some of these people done that in their life. Where were they? And what I'm trying to say, Eva Blood, I've spoken to a lot of people in the creative industry. So this story is going to be told, bruv. You know what I'm up to, man. You get me? The story's going to be told, man. And it's going to be told in the right manner. And it's not going to be told in no disrespectful way to put down anybody. But it's going to be told in the right manner. And they're going to be grateful that this younger generation, and there's a few people in this generation here that just didn't have it.
Yeah.
You get me? That said, no
Facts.
way am I allowing my people them to sit at home. And bruv, you got to give yourself that rest. You know what I mean? Regardless whether people couldn't turn up because of legal reasons, or majority of the people didn't turn up because their heart wasn't in it. You get me? Whatever excuse they thought, their heart wasn't in it. You get me? Oh, I thought nobody was gonna be there. Bruv, you do a rave or call everybody to a house party and then say it's cancelled, and you tell me how much people you can't turn up still. Say you're putting on a house party right now, rude boy. Yeah? And then cancel it a week before or 2 days before and see how much people still turn up.
Yeah.
We know this. It's normal, bro. It's normal.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what? Back to the script, man. What's the bigger picture, G? What are you saying?
Yeah, no, I was reasoning with the people there, man. I
Yeah.
was just showing them that even earlier, I was even showing them the people from Hyde Park, the reinforcements, they was going and coming there anyway, as well. That's the other thing. So everyone that was in Hyde Park had planned to march to Trafalgar. So that
Okay.
means those people would have marched from Hyde Park to Trafalgar. And if we wasn't there really holding it down, they would have been on their own. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's the other side of the
But
story.
they would have came mad late. And by that time, fam, you would have seen bare footage of the EDL people just disrespecting anybody
Yeah,
that they could see and putting that foot. Because you see them with their cameras with the police.
yeah,
Some of them are kicking at the police and with their phone cameras so that they can show how bad they were going on. You
yeah,
get me? So just imagine they were able to do that to one or two bystanders in Trafalgar Square. Tommy would have been on his internet the other day. I told you, mate.
yeah,
You
yeah,
guys
yeah.
ain't coming out. When I
East,
call Britain, no
yeah,
one's coming out. You
yeah,
see my boys in Trafalgar? Look at the footage.
yeah,
You see anyone there?
yeah,
Missing, mate. Stay in
yeah.
your house, mate.
And it would
Yeah?
have gassed them up for the next
This is
time.
our,
They
this
would
is
have
our
all been
country.
gassed.
You know what I mean? This is our country. You stay in your asses, mate.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And Tommy's been silent.
Tommy's been silent right now, bro. Boy.
Oh, you know the DFLA put out a official message. They're not defending the monuments anymore.
What?
Oh my gosh, we need to do the show about it tomorrow.
You know
They
what?
put
You
out
know
an
what?
official statement saying
Yeah.
that because of what happened Saturday, it's
Yeah.
literally basically the statement basically saying we lost. They're sorry.
Yeah.
They put out an
You know
official
what? You know
statement
what? You
saying
know what?
that
I think that.
they're no longer protecting the monuments because
Mm,
of the way the media brandished them as savages on Saturday.
mm,
Yeah, they're not doing it anymore.
I was gonna say something
They're
else, but
retired.
yeah, it's definitely gonna be that. Because at the same time, Brad, like they can see there's the viral video of us speaking to the guy in the blue shirt. Now he don't have to be whether he's EDO or not. He's just a British guy that supports his heritage. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's gone around in the streets. That's gone around WhatsApp, internet, everywhere. You know what I mean? And then you've got the picture of the guys carrying the white guy. You know what I mean? That's gone out everywhere. So when you really look on our people, them and certain people that obviously the EDL have got rotten people in there, but not everybody out there actually condone everything what the EDL is about. That's just to my knowledge, and I ain't even trying to sympathize with anybody on that side at this present time. But yeah, man, like I would expect that, man. It's
trying to look
only
for it.
right.
Yeah.
That's the letter there, yeah.
No, no, no. I'm trying to look for it. Yo, Jay, if you're in here, can you WhatsApp it to me? Because it will come up in my thing. Jay
Yeah,
sent
fam.
it to me.
Man, hold the thing down, bro. You get me? People know that. People know the courage and the help and the things that was assisted down in Trafalgar Square. And that was the spot. Like I didn't, bruv. I knew about two locations. I knew about Vauxhall, which I posted on my square. I know about Hyde Park. I mean, so there was only
Yeah,
two places I would go, and it's gonna be the close places to where the EDL is.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's gonna be the closest places, either Vauxhall or Trafalgar Square. Man ain't going all the way up to Hyde Park. You know what I mean? To tan up Dassa and then walk through like late. Nah, I ain't gonna do that, bro. And
yeah.
the thing is, yeah, the police were even smart that like by the time our whole entourage turn up, they must have been telling, yo, listen, there's thousands of them coming now, It's time to leave. Go home that way. Everybody go home that way. There's tons of them coming now. Go home. Not like that. So
Yeah,
by the time the entourage come, like, there's only a couple drips and drops of them going home now. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, but anyway, the next step is just bringing everybody together and creating this thing.
Organization.
This is your organization, bro. This is your organization. You
So,
get me?
so tell the people them about. Obviously, I know, man can't go into the specifics, but tell the people them what you can. Cause obviously, me, I got you and I'm pushing the thing, but
Well,
obviously
at the end of the day,
you are the mastermind still.
the idea came from listening to a lot of things. The name of the idea came from you, yeah, and the business is you, and the whole thing's you. And basically, all we want to do is make sure that every creative and everybody that can execute this mission. You get me? And that's the plan, fam. Even though I'm helping quite a lot at the beginning stages to get things situated, bro, this is not my baby. You get me? Just hire me, blood. But we'll talk about that anyway. But yeah, fam, like, this is your baby. And I just want to support the agenda, blood. I would just want to support your mission and take it to that whole next level, bro. You understand what I'm saying? We know what's missing in the UK. We know what our community needs. And the Jewish community have it. You get me? The Irish community, they have it. The Scottish community, they have it, bro. The Welsh community, bro, they have it, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And you can see the establishment, they have it, bro. You know what I mean? We don't have enough proper funds that can deal with every level of need for our community. You know what I mean? Every level of idea, every level of investment, every level of support. You know what I mean? In every corner of the justice system. You get me? We need to have a team of people out there searching for injustice on every level. Like Vic just said to you, whether it's recalls, whether it's probation, you know what I mean? We need a whole set of legal teams. You get me? Searching and just finding loopholes within the law and making sure we iron these things out once and for all. You know what I mean? We need section to deal with the community where people will go into every community or you have a point of contact where anybody, mother, daughter, child, you get me, worker, building, shop front, everybody on every level can communicate with your business, bro, and get assistance. People in the creative industry, entertainers that need support, that need startups, that need help, people who are ill, who need donors, who need transplants, who need health suggestions. There's so much people within our sector, and I don't just mean black people. I mean all people of our generation. You get me? All people of our generation that is fighting for this cause is about, and what your drive is about, bro. You get me? Fam, I've never sat down on somebody's live every night, bro. You get me? For a cause, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So while you've got my time, and you're gonna have my time for a very long time, brother, trust me. But while you've got my time and all of this, I have to get this message out there to people because it's not only just gonna benefit the people on the ground, it's gonna benefit all of these other companies that feel obligated and is getting strained and stressed out to have to fork out extra money for our people and because of the way how they've been dealing with us. We don't need their handouts. We don't need to ask for any more. I remember I sat in City Hall, I think it was over a year ago, and people are there. There's a guy from Spat Nation. When there, a couple other people was there. Leroy Logan was there from the Black Police Association, and they're talking about, yeah, we need this from the government. We need riot. And I just got up and said, listen, we don't need handouts, you know. We don't need handouts. We just need to be there at the first meeting. That first meeting when you're planning to develop on that land in the ghetto, and we know that we've got X amount of money between us celebrities and entertainers, we just need the authorization to be in those meetings so we can have a decision whether we want to spend our money on that too, whether we want that to go or not to go, whether we want our schools to, you know what I mean, whether we want playgrounds and community centers to close or reopen. And we can round up a whole bunch of creative people and create a few £1 million and a few 100,000, bro. Easy. Look what all these organizations are doing with our money, bro. Are doing off the emotion of the injustice of black people.
Yeah.
But look at these organizations are doing, and like you said, fam, we can't even get a conversation with one person.
Yeah.
You, as a normal man on the road, cannot sit down and call any of these people and say, yo, bro, they are not trying to be accessible. They're not trying to be, you know what I mean? Like Vic and Megs and so they're not even going to call us but to help them. You know what I mean? To even get certain people in the streets to bond together. They're not going to call man like me and you. They're going to call people that pretend to be like me and you. You get me? But with social media, fam, we can just DM anybody. And once you've got the back it in, and once you've got a certain amount of funding behind you, everybody will just kiss your ass. or give you some sort of time of day.
Mm-hmm.
With the internet, it's so scatty that everybody feels they don't need everybody else. So they'll go round, you know what? I ain't gonna call Fredo direct, I'll call his agent. Because I don't really want to speak to Fredo. I don't want Fredo having to call me and be like, what's happening with this money? Let me speak to his agent, so at least like it's just through emails. You know what I mean? So if I get any aggression from that side, I ain't even got to reply again. But there's too much cowardice and standoffishness in this business. So with this organization, bro, this is headed by you. And I feel there's a lot of people in Trafalgar Square that day, elders, community workers, social media people, lawyers, everybody on every level, if they have something to offer, yeah, if you're a graphic designer, if you deal with law, if you deal with security, if you deal with the community, if you're just a normal person, you know what I mean, and you feel you've got something to offer, hit up Russ now. You get me? Get in contact with his PA and get this information over to him, because we need a team of people.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, what exactly or who exactly do we need right now? And yeah,
Right now it's the setting up. Everybody knows when you're setting up a venture, it's the setup. You know what I mean? So we're working on logos and stuff like that. But we need a whole load of creative people, content. We need a team. I don't mean just one man that could say, I can do it. We need a team of people that know good about social media, know good about Google ads, know the best about every platform. We need real pro professionals. And we're not talking about people trying to volunteer. We're not trying to set up people to volunteer. We're setting up people to be paid for the work that they do, and create an organization that can facilitate their worth and can facilitate their involvement. And I mean from the tallest person to the smallest person. You know what I mean? Building a charity just asking people to do something for free, while the people who own the charity pocket some change every quarterly. We're not playing that game, bro. This is a foundation that is second to none. I don't even think it's happened like this before. But it's gonna take a lot of work. So right now, the beginning stages, everybody that does photography, that does filming, that knows how to edit, that knows how to do visual adverts, that knows how to do animation, that knows how to do logos for every platform, get in contact with Ras now. We need your assistance like yesterday. You know what I mean? And like I said, yes, I do have designers that design for my clothing line. Yes, we do have designers that design for the record label and artists. I do have designers that design for my Garage Delight events and do flyers and stuff like that. But bro, this is a whole different cause. We need fresh eyes, fresh mind, and a fresh team. You know what I mean? And people that are passionate, you know what I mean,
yeah, that's
about
the main thing. That's the
mission.
main thing. People that are passionate about the vision and the change. You get me?
Passionate about the vision and the change. You get me? So people band in, rope in from now, and let's get to work. You know what I mean? It's not a joke. Like, we know what we need to do to make this situation as loud as possible and to last forever and ever. Amen. We know what we need to do. So if you're willing to make that decision and take that stand with Ras, let's move, man. Let's move. He's already got me in his corner, so let's move. Everybody on this live right now, everybody listening, you and the change. There's almost 200 people on this live right now. And if every person on this live actually joined this movement, bro, you know what I mean? And made sure this movement was fruition and done what it needed to do, we won't even need an extra 1,000. That 200 is enough. But the more we grow, the more, you know what I mean? It's well appreciated. So we're ready, bro. And just be prepared. Just be prepared to be that guy, fam. You know what I mean? And at the same
Yo, the Babylon trying to mess with Mega, Kai. He's just dropping jewels. Yo, Mega, you have to bring that back. The Babylon tried to. Yo, Mega, the Babylon tried to intercept your thing there, you know, because we didn't air none of that, blood. Because the jewels, I'm just sitting back here, just taking it in. You get me? Go through again, brother.
What did you miss?
Yeah, the last maybe 30 seconds, it cut out.
30 seconds. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that, like, it might have gone, man. I was on a roll. But yeah, we just need to get you into your space. And yeah, that's what I was saying. You see, look at Raspect right now. Look at the time that Raspect does to put in work and show the indifference and show we don't want to take Raspect out of his position. You get me? We still want him to do his gang guidance. We still want him to be this sort of mouthpiece for the people. And you know what I mean? We just want all creatives to get around this individual, yeah, and build something that we know we needed. You know what I mean? And allow him to be free to exercise his mind and do what he does in his own sector. We need people. Well, I'm saying this because a lot of people will like to get into certain positions, bruv, yeah, and be leaders alongside and be owners alongside. We don't need to own everything that we're pushing. Learn how to push an individual and make that person so successful, you get me, that when he sees that loyalty from the team, there's no, it's an undeniable respect. It's an undeniable that, bro, we're going to get what we deserve. You get me? And I'm talking about everybody across the UK. And don't worry, bro. We're gonna iron up certain corners of your speech when it comes to you speaking on behalf of the organization. How you are with gang guidance, you can be as free as you want. You know what I mean? But when we're stepping into this level of things and you are the spokesman, we definitely got to make sure we touch upon certain edges so that they try and hang our people them out dry and try and twist up the words and the intent of how you speak, blood, because you're a powerful speaker, bro. You know what I mean? So we're getting behind it, man. So the message is set.
Mega knows when he first came up to me with it, I was skeptical. You get me, Carl? Sometimes I don't even know if lack of faith in self. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I don't even know if I'm the guy for all of this, Megs. Like, I do my thing. Like, I'm comfortable in just doing my thing. But you get me? At the same time, Mega's vision is big. And you know what? He made me believe in myself on a higher level. Ask Mega even today, I was like, I don't know. I was telling my PA, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I'm the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I definitely know is that man's got passion for this thing, innit? And know that man's never ever, like, I know in 10 years I'm going to be the same guy. In 20 years I'm going to be the same guy. So, and the people then got faith in me. You get me? I just got to have that faith in myself.
What good people do, yeah, is see someone's heart and passion, bro. Yeah. And say to themselves, how can I help this person without him having to worry or, you know what I mean, fear the next level of his life. You know what I mean? Because there's enough people out there that look on things and just manipulate it. They're opportunists, bro. Even the organization over here that set up the thing and all that, the guy's an opportunist. All right, it's grown now. Now he has to move straight. So he's learning to move straight as he's going along. You know what I mean? But bro, there's too much opportunists out here. You get me? I'm willing to just help you get to where you need to be so that the masses can see. And you know what, bro? When we look at you, bro, yeah, we see the passion, fam. We see that, but you got knowledge, yeah, but we can see that there's that childlike spirit still. You understand what I'm saying? Like that real genuine, rah, my people, like blood it's mad, and I think everyone's gonna gravitate to you, bro. You get me? I think everyone's gonna gravitate to you, and yeah, just be a spokesman. But there's so many different spokesmen. I'm not writing off anybody else that goes down to Speaker's Corner and anybody. Bro, even when this thing's set up, blood, you might have to have a different standpoint with certain people as well. Forget whether they don't see the same views as you, whether they're not on the same pathway as you, but all of that public stuff that you get on with, nah, because everybody's service is needed. And you know what, blood, everybody's going to want to come out, and everybody can get facilitated by the situation. The situation isn't just like, oh, yo, this is Raspect. This situation is like a group of people coming together to make a change. And we're willing to put somebody on that pedestal to say, look, you be the mouthpiece, you be that person that they can see. You know what I mean? To say, right, he runs this thing. from when you go down right to company's house, right to the trademark, right to, right to everything, the bank account, everything, fam. They know it's your baby. You understand what I'm saying? But the way how we situate everything around it is that we put people in executive positions. You understand what I'm saying? To run this whole situation for you. There's going to be so many different departments, and I'm kind of new to it, but as a template for different levels of businesses, it's not hard. The hard part is making sure that the genuine professionals and creatives actually know what they're doing, and they can sincerely execute it within the time scale they say they can after that board meeting. You know what I mean? But the plans can be set for 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 3 years. Let's start speaking to people. Yeah, I mean, let's get your PA on it and start pulling people in. Let's do some Zoom chats. Let's do some WhatsApp chats. You know what I mean? And get some dialogue so that we know exactly who we're dealing with on the other side of this. Yeah, but we can be ready to launch this thing in the next couple of weeks. You get me? Yeah. And to tell the truth, you could set up certain things and launch it this weekend if you wanted to. But like we say, blood, we always half step. We always leave a stone unturned. You know what I mean? So after the crews get together and start creating the logos and imagery and content and stuff like that, we need to speak with all PR, all press, and everybody who is going to be a part of this organization forever and ever. Amen. You get me? We need to discuss about what budgets we need to flood the streets. You know what I mean? To flood the pockets of certain PR companies to make sure that we can get through to every single press, every single media outlet, every single TV outlet. Let me show you something, blood. It's not hard. You know what I mean?
See your business, see your business mind maker. That's what I'm saying. You're a big bro, man. Look up to mad, you know, cuz. I can't lie. See
these organizations.
Like even when you were talking to man on the phone.
These organizations, yeah, they don't do things off of hope and let's see how it goes. These labels, they don't do things off of hope. I'll see how it goes. They have a marketing budget. There is teams and teams of PR companies that are willing to work for the cause, but as long as they're paid for their services. So this organization, we don't need handouts. Black people, stop asking for handouts, man. Let's stop asking for handouts. Let's be the hand. You see that fist, that black fist that we put up in the air? Let's be the hand, bro. And when that fist comes down, blood, let it open out and show your palm. You get me? And show that we're ready to shake someone's hand, lead someone into our home and give them food and help them out in life, bro. You get me? We're those type of people, fam. So we don't need handouts from nobody, bro. Yeah? PR companies, press companies, we're all in the entertainment world. We know they are paid to get the message out there within a day, 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. They're paid. We know that there's X amount of money that goes into marketing so that your billboard posters are everywhere, so that your advertisements are on every platform, whether it's TV advertisements, whether it's YouTube advertisements. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, once we get this thing structured and the finance is locked in for that marketing for the next 2 to 3 years, or even the beginning of 12 months marketing vigorously hard to get this agenda up off the floor. Come on, bro. And we're gonna build a team.
Mad link up. I don't know. Tommy's gonna be upset the day that he put out that call, you know, because the thing is, see me, when it comes to the activism thing, riding out for the people, understanding our history, understanding the origin of gangs, you know, blood, brotherly love, overrise oppressive destruction, going into the community, I can say man's a Jenner. You get me? I know
what it is.
there's no one in the UK that can say they put boots on ground and as active as me. But you see, when it comes to the business thing, fam, I don't know anything, because like I told you, when I first started this activism thing, I didn't even want to mix up money, because I see a lot of people doing activism for money, but not for the cause. It was for themselves.
See what it is. See,
so I was
like I say,
1 minute, Megs. I was like, let me just leave that out. You get me? And I was just doing the work to the point where even 3 years ago, I went homeless, doing activism, managed to get back a yard again, struggling to go through. But you see, you, brother, your business understanding, obviously from So Solid days, isn't it? Your understanding of business and marketing, bro, is second to none. Do you get it, fam? So you see when you're reasoning with man, yeah, and showing man certain things that I'm just sitting, I've been sitting back here just learning. You get me? Even when I'm on the phone to you, that's why I'm silent, because you're teaching, man. And you know what? Like, not even just me. A lot of the little younger brothers that are out there, like, they're gonna be inspired by you. Cause fam, I'm so inspired just hearing what you're breaking down, bro. Because
there's
I'm
so many.
doing the activism thing, but with a mind like yours in man's corner, like, you're showing man that man can actually be much more effective at what man's trying to do. Do you get me? So I got to big you up, my general, you know, fam. Because it's like, bro, I've been praying for time, like, especially this last 2 months. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you see this last month, yeah, I've seen so much things just manifest, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I just got to give thanks for God every time, fam, bro. And like, even crossing paths with you, like, I genuinely believe, like, God is working right now.
Let me
Even
show
if
you
you're in
this.
the chat with your positive words, blood, like, I'm just so thankful and grateful, blood. Yeah, like, I'm so thankful and grateful. Cause you see, when man started out, this, it's a struggle, you know, fam. And it's like,
Yeah.
it's like man can actually see. Man's been walking in the dark, and I'll walk in the dark forever. Anyone who knows me, I'll walk in the dark forever. You get me? Even if I don't see the light, just so long as the next generation can see the light. You know, like when man's trying to hit the gold, you know, like a gold miner, fam, that's hitting the thing, yeah? I don't mind if I don't strike gold, you know, just as long as the next generation strikes the gold. Do you get me? Like, even you, fam, the reason why there's a Stormzy, Skepta, all of these men in the industry, is only because So Solid was hitting the wall and breaking down the thing, you know, fam. The other man came after you and struck gold, you know, fam. If you didn't hit down the wall before them, fam, they would have had to hit down all those rocks that came before. You know what I'm saying, fam? So I just gotta say, bruv, yeah, big up, man, big up, 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 fam. And yeah, I just gotta give thanks every time, you get me? Like, real talks, fam. Real talk.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just cut in there, blood, but yeah.
Nah, that's good, man. That's good because it just gives me an understanding of how your mind's set on the whole thing. And what I'm saying to everybody listening, even the powers that be, bro, this isn't some organization that is trying to be some Black Panther movement and some. You've got gang guided. You've got your brand. You know what I mean? You know what you're doing. You see your other brand. This is clean cut, bro. We're gonna show people how proper and professional, yeah, people can be. You get me? I can put on a suit and speak one way, and I can put on my do-rag and my hoodie and speak another way. Which one do you want from me?
Yeah.
Tell me which one you want from me, and I'll turn up as that and show you knowledge on both sides of the field. You understand what I'm saying? So this situation here, blood, it's not only us running the gauntlet. We need mentors showing us how to run the gauntlet, showing us how to speak, how
I've
to
got
be.
1 minute 30 left, but it looks like we're coming back still.
Yeah, we're coming back, man. Show us how to be and how to think. Let's come back now. Let's come back now.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's come
All
back.
right, all right, all right. Lock off this and we're coming back, family, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Boy, it's a mad thing still. My phone's just overheated. It's like it's frozen, blood. I'm gonna save this thing as well. my phone's frozen, fam. It's not even ending. I have to wait for the. So why is it not ending then? So that's working. I'm just gonna let the time run out. Yes, blood. This is a mad thing still. I can't lie. See, Mega. These things different, fam. You know what I'm saying? I see the people that want to join still. I'm gonna bring Mega back in, and then we can see if we can bring some people in still. I see Queen Cassie, Adam Gibson, all black gangs unite against racism. Yeah, cause we want to hear from you lot as well still. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna try to save this thing. Sometimes it doesn't save when my phone overheats like this. It's like we're talking so much fire that the phone overheats. You know what I'm saying? Man, don't do hero worship. I just big up my bros, man. I big up my bros, especially the big bros who are real big brothers.